Our key resources are made up of physical, financial, human, and intellectual resources. Our physical resources is being a part of an HUD housing or low income housing um, resource, and we need to have an HUD office in each state determining what is best for each state's individual needs and what the requirements are for each individual state. The next is financial. And as we talked about in the previous slide, that will mainly come from our partners. So government grants and funding from the various charity organizations, professional sports groups, in order to have an impact on each community in the United States. On a more local level, we need grants and funding that can help elicit the help of the community with local donations and contributions from small businesses in the community. So that makes up the physical and financial key resources. The next one would be the human resources, and we want to create a work culture of giving back to the community and helping the workers there have an idea of how impactful their contribution is, and inspiring those who live in low income housing areas to also contribute. And our employees and the residents will get a better hope for the future, giving them tools and skills necessary to be successful in various capacities. The last resource we have is intellectual, where we need to make sure that every housing unit is in a situation that would allow them to build a playground, and make sure that there's enough space and land and that it's feasible to have playgrounds in those areas. So in that regard, we'll need to have to talk to zoning experts, and we'll need to talk to engineers and people that are familiar with the dimensions and requirements for building playgrounds in various areas. And that will basically come down to each state. So we'll need to hopefully find someone who is willing to do this pro bono to help the community.